Welcome to Berkeley Art Museum and Pacific Film Archive, Watch from Home. My name's Kathy Geritz and I'm one of the film curators. So our annual Alternative Vision series is being presented for the first time online, but as usual, we'll be bringing you a wide variety of experimental cinema with filmmakers and other guests talking about the work. This fall iteration was selected by myself and Jeffrey Scholar, whose UC Berkeley class will be viewing the work along with the general public. A big welcome to all of you. It's an international selection of experimental works. The first program includes many works from the Bay Area. Another program features works from the former Yugoslavia, and a couple of programs will feature works from throughout Latin America. Some of those are in the related series, Ism, 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 which you'll also want to check out. We also will have a feature film by an indigenous filmmaker and a special program featuring a BAMPFA project preserving the works of TV. And this program is focused on their very alternative coverage of a presidential convention in the past. Appropriately, the first program in the series is titled Handmade Cinema, and it's a program that very much foregrounds the touch of the artist. It was guest curated by Gregory Zinman, whose book, Making Images Move, Handmade Cinema and the Other Arts, was recently published. Here's a copy of it, and I hope that you will be able to see it and perhaps purchase it. It's just a wonderful, beautiful book. So the program he selected is an exploration of films made, as the title of his book suggests, by hand, whether scratching or painting on the film strip, collaging materials onto film, exposing film to the elements, or in other non-photographic processes creating an image. Gregory Zinman is an associate professor in the School of Literature, Media and Communications at the Georgia Institute of Technology. He's recorded a number of introductions to the films in the program he guest curated, and there's recorded introductions in the films in groups of 3 or 4. They're just wonderful, and so I think you'll really enjoy them. You'll want to watch them, of course, and then on Wednesday, September 2nd at 8:15, Gregory Zimmen is going to host a conversation with a number of filmmakers whose works are in the program. Local filmmakers Len Lye, Kerry, Laitala, and Greta Snider, and they'll be joined by Jay West, who is in LA. It's going to be wonderful to hear their varied approaches to making handmade cinema, and we really hope that you'll join us for this very special program. As this is the first program in our series, Alternative Visions, it is important that we acknowledge, and I'm going to read here, that UC Berkeley was built on the territory of Uman, the ancestral and unceded land of the Ohlone tribe, successors of the sovereign Verona Band of Alameda County. Uman extends from what we know today as the Berkeley Hills to the Bay Shore, West Oakland to El Cerrito. We recognize that every member of the Berkeley community has benefited and continues to benefit from the use and occupation of the land since the institution's founding in 1868. Consistent with our values of community, inclusion, and diversity, and as members of the Berkeley community, it is vitally important that we not only recognize the history of the land on which we stand, but also that we recognize that the Ohlone people are alive and flourishing members of the Berkeley and broader community today. This land acknowledgement is drawn from one written by Phoenicia Bowerly, Director of Native American Student Development at UC Berkeley. May we all have a light, responsible touch on the land where we live. I hope you enjoy the Handmade Cinema program and come back for other films in the Alternative Vision series. We're very excited about all of them. Thank you.